Yo, it's your boy Cal Reacts here, back with another one. This time it's EMINEM, Infinite. This song came out in 1996. I was probably like 5 years old. But it's a classic, man. I've heard it before, but I'd like to break it down for you guys. So, if this is your first time on the channel, remember to like, share, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get it, man.
Oh yeah, it's like this. EMINEM, baby. Back up in that motherfucking ass. One time for your motherfucking mind. We represent the 313. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they don't know shit about this. For the 9-6. Hey yo. My pen and paper cause a chain reaction to get your brain relaxing. A zaniac, the maniac in action. A brainiac in fact, son. You mainly lack attraction. You look insanely whack when just a fraction of my tracks run. My rhyming skills got you climbing hills. I travel through your mind into your spine like siren drills. I'm slamming grills of roaches with spray to disinfect and twist and X of rappers to this spinal column disconnects. With this index inject the monologue. Turn your system up, twist them up and indulge in the marijuana smoke. This is the season for noise pollution, contamination, examination of more cartoons than animation. My lamination of narration hits the snare and bass in a track for duck rapper interrogation. When I declare invasion, there ain't no time to be staring gazing. I turn the stage into a barren wasteland. I'm infinite. You heard of hell, well I was sent from it. I went to it serving a sentence for murdering instruments. Now I'm trying to repent from it. But when I hear the beat, I'm tempted to make another attempt at it. I'm infinite. I let the beat commit so I can beat the sense in your elite defense. I got some meat to mince, fruit is stomping into feet to rinse. I greet the gents and ladies, I spoil loyal fans. I foil your plans and leave fluids leaking like oil pans. My coiled hands around this microphone are lethal. One thought in my cerebral is deeper than a jeep full of people. MCs are feeble, I came to cause some pandemonium. Battle a band of phony MCs, a stand alone one. Imitator, intimidator, stimulator, simulator of data, eliminator. There's never been a greater. Since the burial of Jesus, fuck around and catch all the venereal diseases. My thesis is smash the stereo to pieces. My acapella releases classic masterpieces through telekinesis that eases you mentally, gently, sentimentally, instrumentally. With entity, dementally meant to be infinite. You heard of hell, well I was sent from it. I went to it serving a sentence for murdering instruments. Now I'm trying to repent from it. But when I hear the beat, I'm tempted to make another attempt at it. I'm infinite. Man, I got evidence, I'm evidence, and I've been clever ever since my residence was hesitant to do some shit that represents the MO. So I'm assuming all responsibility, cause there's a monster will in me that always wants to kill MCs. Mike Nessler, slamming like a wrestler, here to make a mess of a lyric smuggling embezzler. No one is specialer, my skill is intergalactical. I get cynical, act a fool, then I send it through back to school. I never backed a tool or acted cool, it wasn't practical. I'd rather let a tactical, tactful, tractical. You're fancy, in fact I can't see or can't imagine a man who ain't a lover of beats or a fan of scratching. So this is for my family, the kid who had a cameo on my last jam, plus the man who never had a plan B. Be all you can be, cause once you make an instant hit, I'm tensed a bit and tempted when I see the sins my prince commit. I'm infinite. You heard of hell, well I was sent from it. I went to it serving a sentence for murdering instruments. Now I'm trying to repent from it. But when I hear the beat, I'm tempted to make another attempt at it. I'm infinite. You heard of hell, well I was sent from it. I went to it serving a sentence for murdering instruments. Now I'm trying to repent from it. But when I hear the beat, I'm tempted to make another attempt at it. I'm infinite.
95, 96, and on and on and on.
Yeah, man. Even back then, EMINEM, like his rhyme schemes were the craziest. Like there's so many, the rhyme schemes are so dense in this song, and it's like foreshadowing for what he would become, you know. So I'm gonna bring it back and we'll break it down, man.
Like this, EMINEM, baby. Back up in that motherfucking ass. One time for your motherfucking mind. We represent the 313. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they don't know shit about this. For the 9-6. Hey yo. My pen and paper cause a chain reaction to get your brain relaxing. A zaniac, the maniac in action. A brainiac in fact, son. You mainly lack attraction. You look insanely whack when just a fraction of my tracks run. My rhyme.
See, basically there, man, that's just him flexing, like, the way he can rhyme and bend words, man. And he said, "Ayo, my pen and paper cause a chain reaction to get your brain relaxing." Like, second you hear my voice, you know, you start to kind of spaz out, and then, what do you say? A brainiac in facts on you mainly lack attraction. All right, so what he's saying there is he's on a different level. You know, he's on a different level, and like his stuff makes your stuff look, you know, pale in comparison. So
Skills got you climbing hills. I travel through your mind into your spine like siren drills. I'm slamming grills of roaches with spray to disinfect and twist and X of rappers to this spinal column disconnects. With this index and check the monologue. Turn your system up, twist them up and indulge in the marijuana smoke. This is the season for noise pollution, contamination, examination of more cartoons than animation. My lamb.
And that's a double there. That's a double entendre there. Examination of more cartoons and animation. So basically, you know, cartoons, you know, you play music in your car, so it's a cartoon. And then he's also calling you other rappers cartoons, like, you guys aren't real. So that's a dope little bar.
Of narration, hit the snare and bass in a track for duck rapper interrogation. When I declare invasion, there ain't no time to be staring gazing. I turn the stage into a barren wasteland. I'm infinite. You heard of hell, well I was sent from it. I went to it serving a sentence for murdering instruments. Now I'm trying to repent from it, but when I hear the beat, I'm tempted to make another attempt at it. I'm infinite. The beat commit so I can beat the sense in your elite defense. I got some meat to mince, fruit is stomping into feet to rinse. I greet the gents and ladies, I spoil loyal fans.
See, that's just, it's a smooth way to just say he's gonna curb stomp you guys. Like, I got a crew to stomp and then 2 feet to rinse. Like, he's gonna curb stomp you, then he's got the time to rinse his feet off, man. That's crazy.
I foil your plans and leave fluids leaking like oil bands. My coiled hands around this microphone are lethal. One thought in my cerebral is deeper than a jeep full of people.
When I was growing up listening to this song, I used to think this was the dopest bar. He's like, one thought in my cerebral is deeper than a jeep full of people. Like, he's so deep that it's deeper than, you know, 7-8 people sitting in a jeep, and that's crazy.
These are feeble. I came to cause some pandemonium. Battle a band of phony MCs, a stand-alone one. Imitator, intimidator, stimulator, simulator of data, eliminator. There's never.
Said imitator, intimidator. Yeah, I'm here to intimidate you copycats, man.
Been a greater since the burial of Jesus. Fuck around and catch all the venereal diseases. My thesis is smash the stereo to pieces. My acapella releases classic masterpieces through telekinesis that eases you mentally, gently, sentimentally, instrumentally. With entity, dementally meant to be infinite. You heard of hell? What?
These rhyme schemes, man. I'm gonna run this one back right here.
Mentally, gently, sentimentally, instrumentally, with entity, dementally, meant to be infinite. You heard of hell, well I was sent from it. I went to it serving a sentence for murdering instruments. Now I'm trying to repent from it, but when I hear the beat, I'm tempted to make another attempt at it. I'm infinite. I'm evidence and I've been clever ever since my residence was hesitant to do some shit that represents the MO. So I'm assuming all responsibility, cause there's a monster will in me that always wants to kill MCs.
Facts, man. There's a monster will in me that always wants to kill MCs, and it's still there. You can hear it in his words, man. You know, the last 2 albums he's dropped, you know, Words to Be Murdered By and or Music to Murder By and Kamikaze, man. He still wants to kill everybody.
So I'm assuming all responsibility, cause there's a monster will in me that always wants to kill MCs. Mike Nessler, slamming like a wrestler, here to make a mess of a lyric smuggling embezzler. No one is specialer. My skill is intergalactical. I get cynical, act a fool, then I cynical back to school. I never backed a tool or act a cool. It wasn't practical. I'd rather let a tactical tactful track to go. You fancy, in fact I can't see or can't.
The schemes, man. The schemes and literary devices he uses, man. The tactical tack track, or the tactical tactful track tickle your fancy, man. Like, that's so crazy.
Imagine a man who ain't a lover of beats or a fan of scratching. So this is for my family, the kid who had a cameo on my last jam, plus the man who never had a plan B. Be all you can be, cause once you make an instant hit, I'm tensed a bit and tempted when I see the sins my friends commit. I'm infinite.
So this is for my family, the kid who had a cameo on my last jam. So he's probably talking about Haley right there, obviously, and you know, the rest of the people who rely on him to make it at this point. You know, because at this point he wasn't Eminem as we know now. You know, he wasn't rich, he wasn't loaded. So
You heard the hell while I was sent from it. I went to it serving a sentence for murder.
and then there's the hook again. Yeah, man. Even back then, you could tell he was gonna be something different, man. There wasn't a lot of people who could do this, and there's still not. So, Eminem, infinite, man. Drop some more tracks in the comments, and like always, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.